You guys, I was not defeated. I just put my new Ott, it's not an Ott Light, that's the name of a brand, a very expensive brand, but I got this thing, y'all. Look, it's got double light. It's amazing. I just put it together and did not lose my mind. Well, look. Welcome, you guys. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove, and I could not take you with me because there was a little bit of swearing. Somehow the cursey words just make things better. But what I'm realizing is it comes with a remote, and that's the only way to turn it on and off. So that's really strange and dangerous. Jeez, like I need another remote in my life to manage. I can only tell you this batch of ADD is not helpful. And I have to wear my phone with me because I constantly can't find it, which is so annoying. And yeah, but look at this. Look at the light. I'm just trying not to have such heart light. And then you can go like, uh-oh. And just like that. Was I just bragging? I think I was. I'm sorry. Okay. And there's this, I can't describe to you the agony. You had to get, so you had to get two things together, and this little thing has to pull up, but I felt really proud of myself. Now I don't know what I did. It had a twist tie come with it, so I used that to make it easier to pull out. But y'all, what just happened? There was light, now there's darkness. But y'all, I will get that together. But where is it not connecting? Okay. Well, all right. We will look at that, but not now. Okay. But my new thing is, because I'm not ordering very much, hardly at all, really, when I get something, I actually take care of it. I actually set it up, get it ready to use, you know, check it out, make sure it works in case I have to return it. So that is a whole new thing for me, but when you don't have a lot, it's easier to do. Now I did buy a thing, this was a while ago, but it's a little Bissell water thing. So one, if I spill coffee, but for if Claire has an accident, but somehow the instructions are not with it. And I have the box. I didn't open it until I opened it. Have it on the table. The box, there's nothing in it. I'll have to check it again. But maybe you know how they have that weird kind of thing that's like molded to it? Maybe it's in that or not. I'll have to Google it. Because those are kind of important. I'm very excited about it because there's a couple places I spilled coffee and I just could not get it up. And when the guy with the, you know, when I hire people to come clean my carpet, that's wet. So I think it's going to help a lot. So one, tomorrow, I'm going to try to use it and then decide where it's going to live. Yeah. But what's going on, y'all? So let me give you an example of my ADHD medicine not working and not helping me the way it should. So I had yesterday, I had my mammogram and my DEXA bone scan. And, you know, they want you there 20 minutes early. So to me, that means 30 minutes early. Because you know what? It's time dedicated to reading or looking at my phone or whatever. And so I get to the place. Now, there's a CRA and a WRA. I used to go to CRA, but my doctor wanted WRA, and all my friends tell me it's much better too. So show up. This one place I always went with my mom. And the girl's like, no, I think you're at the other one. She looked at something and said, no, you're the one at the hospital. So I knew exactly where it was. And I get to the one by the hospital. I'm like, I just picked up my CD from there. And I'm like, this is not it. So then I look and I get the address because totally different place. And I put the address in wrong. So there's a little community college that had me go into one of those buildings. So then I had to take a breath because now my 30-minute lead is gone. So I took a breath, wrote it down, did it right, and made it literally on time. And honestly, nobody else was there. It was me, the receptionist, and the that I could see, the woman doing my scans. Amazing. But that felt like a very ADHD moment. Like I had planned, and oh gosh, I don't know. It's like I don't know. Anyway, I got there, got it done. And she said my mammograms, they said, are running out like a week out, and then which is fine because I'm not worried about anything. And then she said my bone density will probably be in today, and I'm not really worried about that either. It's just like kind of a baseline. You guys. And no matter what, my adrenaline, I'm trying to tell myself this is fine. Nobody's dying. You're good. You had 30 minutes extra time. Okay? And I'm not trying to drive fast or get myself killed. But your adrenaline, for me, just because being late, y'all, my dad has trained me well. Actually, me, my brother, and my mom, when his first wife used to be late for things, which was always, we would all be like trying to calm ourselves down. It's so funny how it's ingrained in you. But anyway, I got there and I had a chance to do some deep breathing and some relaxation techniques. Now, the thing that I got to research, they have a new test or something to check on your heart. I didn't read it. It was $119, which is reasonable. But I said next time, like, I want to read about it and understand, is it something really useful? I'm going to talk to Nadine about it. And if it is, the next time, I don't know how often are you supposed to get mammograms every year? I don't know. I hope not. So I'm in the process of putting a book together. So I have a really hard time remembering dates. So I'm going back. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to go through in my archives, right? And get the dates of my brain tumor surgery and my gastric surgery, because I really don't remember. And really, even Joanna asked me how long ago my mom died, and I think I said 5 years. I don't think it's been 5 years, y'all. I think it's been more than that. Yeah, anyway, those two big things are off my list. And then, so next Wednesday is my physical and blood work. And I'm of two minds. I eat much better than I ever have. Not really. I still am making too many exceptions. And I'm working on it. But part of me, wants to just not eat anything much until after my appointment. But the other part of me is like, no. I mean, we're not going to just gobble up sugar for no reason. But part of me is like, no, let's not do that, because we want an accurate. So if it skews the numbers, we want accurate indication, if that makes sense. So, but what I'm working on, y'all, is this, I don't know what you call it, but I'm trying to figure out the right numbers, but I never really did connect with the intermittent fasting. I was reading something about ADHD, how good it is for, the ADHD brain. And we all know, like, at night, your body has to heal itself. And if it's trying to digest food, right? Plus, I just don't feel good when I eat late at night. And I don't make the best decisions. I don't know about y'all, but I do not make the best decisions. So, so I have a weird schedule, right? It's like, some nights I get home at 9, let's say. And some nights I get home 7-ish. And then some days I'm off, right? 2 days I'm off. It's rare really that I go out to eat after work, but if I did, that would be an exception. And maybe then in the morning I would just eat later, right? Now my big thing is coffee. Y'all. But I'm thinking I can start with a couple glasses of water, which really right there, you're doing better. And then have my coffee a little later, right? So coming home at 9, I don't want to eat. And it's a way of relaxing. But what I'm going to train myself to do, because I'm getting all these new rituals and new ways of doing things, sharing my house. But I want to come down here and do like 20 minutes of mark making or whatever. Just have 20 minutes of creative time. Nothing that will get me too excited, but just something, you know, relaxing. And I need to start stretching, y'all. I'm waking up with, actually I had started to get cramps in my calves, but also the front of my shin and like the top of my foot. And I was looking up stretches and it said something like if you have neuropathy or something, I thought. It says, do you stumble into things? Hit things? Me? I thought, no, we're just looking for, no. Is that something I need to talk to my doctor about? I don't know. And I already want to go to someone for my arm and my hands. I'll talk to my doctor about it. Okay. So if I get home at 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11, 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. That would be 13 hours. And I know the goal, I think people do 16, like 8. You can eat for an 8-hour window. So I thought maybe I would try the 13, right? And move up to 16. But also work on training myself. Like I could have fruit or something like that in the car on the way home, right? And it just changes, right? Like how you do food, because then my main food will be during the day, right? That would be my main meals, which makes more sense anyway. Like they say, you know, breakfast like a king, dinner like a pauper, and have snacks and stuff like that. So I think I want to try it because I do think that, and especially if you've had gastric sleeve and you eat late, it can be the biggest nightmare of your life. And I don't know why I go unconscious sometimes and do it. That your bile is just, and you have to sit up, and I did it like a week ago, and I thought, what happened? And then I was telling Bev I was craving McDonald's, and I'm like, you know, I did not get it. I'm like, okay, last time I think it was like $10, $11 for like, I think I got a quarter pounder of cheese, fries, and a drink. It's ridiculous. I said, you know what? That's $11 towards some yummy food, like towards getting some shrimp. Let's think about how we're going to spend this money. So I really did talk myself out of it. And I was just thinking, why would you want to put toxins in your body, or why, you know, like almost being mean to myself? Because last time I really got sick. I mean, I threw it up. It was gross. But you know, it's such a ritual. It's such a comfort, right? It's such a nostalgic thing with my dad and my mom. And really, truly, I've told myself, you're only allowed to occasionally have an Egg McMuffin because they apparently more real food. Anyway, I got through it, and I thought before I would have been upset at myself for even wanting to have it, which that's where I've changed my thinking. It's okay. It's like an indication. Well, what's that about? Like, why do you want that? Even though you know how shitty you felt last time. And we would rather, you know, spend our money on some like high protein quality food. But I realize it's that curiosity and conversation that is not done in anger or blaming or shame, or that really begins to heal, and it begins to make space, right? To figure it out, as opposed to what's wrong with you? Like, my God, everyone knows it's horrible. I mean, but just thought, why would you want to harm yourself? Like, why? Because it's harmful to me. It's harmful. So I thought, what is it? Do I need comfort? That's not comfort, right? I don't know. And I don't really have an answer other than, you know, I talked out loud about it with Beverly. And I just said, you know, I don't want a treat or something like that to be anything that could harm my body, right? Like even like debating whether should I get Haagen-Dazs or not. Well, no, I don't want it. My body doesn't like it. I love tasting it. But I'm like, what does that need to, okay, well, I know what it is because I've been comforted with food my whole life, even as a child. You know, we were talking about kids drinking coffee earlier, and my grandma would make me a bowl, right? It would have cream, sugar, a little coffee. and then French toast cut like, like soldiers, like sticks. That must have been 2 or 3, but I remember that, and it was good. And so you do equate, and a lot of people, food is love, right? Like when you have a party, or you think someone's not, or someone died, or someone's not feeling good, you bring food. So it's a journey here. It's a journey to separate out. And it's okay to have a treat. Nothing wrong with a treat. But, Beverly's coming for her birthday Sunday. We had to postpone it because some kind of both exit her direction were closed. So, we're going to go out and eat at this called like Poppy's Tacos or something. I'm really excited. It's real food, right? And I have these different things for her to taste test for her dessert instead of going to get cheesecake or something like that. That's so heavy after we eat this really good meal. So that's a big change. And it's okay. Like someone's like, oh, let's go to the ice cream store or whatever. Or someone at work had whatever. But it not be because I had a hard day at work or for whatever's been dredged up in me or just habit, right? My mom used to make the best pudding, rice pudding and tapioca pudding. And that's why she had like all these dessert glasses and bowls and stuff. And I kept a few, but I made some for Angela, my friend Angela, when she was dying. And it took me, I swear to God, it felt like hours of having to stir that pot. And it was good. But my mom loved doing it. But so I was craving that. And I think I was just craving that memory of my mom. But I got Cozy Shack. Cozy Shack's pretty decent. I can't remember if I did it on Yucca. But I've had a little bit of it. And I thought, you're done. And plus, also, do I want to spend money that way? And that took away from my budget. But actually, I'm going to bring it in today and give it to someone. Because I don't want it to go to waste. I should ask Joanna if she likes pudding. So it's nice, and things are going really, really well. It's very comfortable. Too comfortable, maybe. Anyway, I got up early this morning, and I've been doing some art out in the living room. So I got all that picked up and brought down. And, but it just is comfortable, right? And, yeah, Moira's still in the bedroom, and she came out yesterday, but I scared her. But we'll get there. And Clara, with me in the room when Joanna was bringing up laundry, and she sat down, and Clara came over and let herself be what is it? Not adorned, but adored by her. So, and Joanna says when she's home, she comes home in the afternoon, I'm not here, Clara does come hang out with her. She's making dinner. Clara's in the kitchen with her, so that's good. Just bringing those cats together. And Moira's scared, so she's scared of me. But she'll get there. She's a beautiful little cat. It's all that young energy. So things are really good. Now I feel kind of, I feel like I'm mentally, physically ready to start the next level of purging, decluttering, letting things go, organizing. So tomorrow's Friday, and I just, I don't feel like looking for mattresses. I don't. I think because I have a shot in my arm, I'm sleeping better and not eating late at night. And I feel like I feel more rested, so maybe I can wait a little bit on the mattress. I do think one day I'll just go and get an idea of what kind I want and then watch for sales and stuff. And in the garage, my car's back in the garage, a lot of empties, and Joanna needs empties, so I'm gonna whatever you want, please take. I got stuff out for the vet. So yes, I think I'm ready again. So I was off yesterday, Wednesday. Today I work. I'm off Friday. I work Saturday, and then we're off Sunday, Monday. So Monday I'm having some breakfast with my friends. We're going to IHOP. See, now that's a treat because I'm going with people. But probably what I won't do, I don't know, is not have coffee there because you have to have cream. And I'm thinking about it. I have to think about it because I guess ADHD, one of my hardest things is making decisions about food or where to go. So, and they had the senior on the senior menu. I'm a senior. I joined AARP. But, you know, they have, like, you can get an egg, a piece of sausage, a pancake, or whatever. So I think that's, honestly, sometimes I have to think about this because it just, I'm so indecisive. And what I've learned to do just naturally is like, okay, so if someone wants to go out, we're trying to figure it out. I'm like, either give me 3 choices and I'll pick, or I'll give you 3 choices and you pick, right? Because I have to narrow it down. And Beverly even went on this website to look at the food because she's the same way. It's so hard to choose, right? And we get whatever our brain does. So, yeah, so I'm going to do that. And we're not doing it till 8:30, so that's reasonable. So I get to see some of my favorite people. I'm excited about that. And then, so Sunday, Beverly's coming. We're going to do a birthday. And she'll come early. And I'm not sure if we're going to go down to Frederick. See how hot it is? But there's a really cool bookstore downtown called Curious Iguana, and I have a gift card. So I swear to you, Carrie gave it to me ages ago. Anyway, so that's going to be fun. I need an outing. But tomorrow, I went to Safeway yesterday. It's near where the doctor's was. And I wanted some Chinese food. And they have a really good deal. So you could get a main dish and rice or noodles or something for like $8. So I did that. And then they had some pumpkin stuff. I was so mad. Everything was on my phone, and then it wouldn't connect. So I don't know. I have to call AT&T, or who do I have mobile? I don't know. Anyway, I need to call them. One, I want to see what offers they might have on a phone, or look for other companies. But I also want to know, I feel like I'm dropping calls all the time with Beverly, same places. And why am I not connecting at that grocery store? So I want to find out. And if they're going to say you need to pay more money, I'm like, no, I really don't. And stuff like that I want to do that usually slips through the cracks. But so tomorrow, Friday, it's going to be an early day. It's going to be a combination of, I'm going to do a little in the garage. I'm going to do weeds, got lots of weeds, and a couple of things that I want to clean up and get ready for the vets. That, you know, yard stuff, and do some weed whacking. It was so hot yesterday. I couldn't even, when I left from my appointment, I had taken all the empties and just put them to one side so I could park in there. But dear God, it was miserable. But yeah, so that's going on. And so I got to figure out like how many Joanna needs, set those aside. And then one of my coworkers who I adore gave me some nice smaller empty containers that are really nice. So she's going to give me some more. Because the things that are on the rolling storage, I want to get rid of the big ones. So I might work on that tomorrow, depending on when I get up and get out, that kind of thing. Then, yeah. And so... And then I'm going to work on my library. I need to organize these photos. So this chest over here, I have tons of notebooks. So I need to go through those. And then I have stuff here, you know, that's not going to work. Because I'm thinking about if I'm going to be here. Well, and I'd like to do my bills and stuff down here too. But this all does not need to be behind me, right? These are cards. And this right here, stuff I'm deciding on. But I need this to be practical. And the other thing I'm going to do is make up bags of art stuff, so I can, wherever I'm working, I can just grab it. Yeah, but that's what's happening. Same old, but I want to start moving forward again. Like, look at this mess. You see that hanging there? Yeah. I need to declutter that. Like, there's a 7-Eleven hat, and I like the idea of it. I can't tell you when I last wore it. And I like the idea of caps, but I have a big head. Yeah. And there's a smaller gym bag, which might be worth keeping. And there's a pink backpack, and that is meant for art stuff. So, yeah. Stuff like that. Yes. But if I can get this area here that dealt with. And then I need to keep it clear so I can get in and out of that red cabinet. You know, I just have great notebooks. Like I said, I had some at work I brought to give away, then I didn't, and I gave them all away. And I'm working at my desk at work too, slowly. But I want just visual space. I want some empty space. So yeah, that's what's happening. So, and it's still sometimes a struggle because this is now more stuff I have plans for. I think there's stuff I want to do with it. And chances are I would, but if it's not easy to get to and know where everything is. So I think in my studio, I've made space on the bookcase. So I have to think it through in my head. I have stuff, like this is junk journal pages. This is ideas from mark making. This is like color theory, color wheels, different colors, that combinations I think are interesting. And then right now, these are things I just have saved, like black and white. I got to find a place for the things I've made to do transfers with, that kind of thing. But I think Friday, and I'm starting a new free class with Louise Fletcher. Actually, it starts today, but mine's going to start tomorrow because it's like you get an assignment and then you have a day and then another assignment. And she has a coaching course she sells. It's really expensive. And one day I will take it. Not now. But she really, anyway, sounds like Groundhog's Day. Right? But anyway, and yeah, I feel, yeah, I'm on another plateau and I'm ready to go. And I really want my library. It's not that it's going to be empty or minimal. It's not. But I want to know where everything is. I'm going to go through every book in here again and make sure, now that I've seen a lot of my books, is it great or is it okay? Okay is out the door. And just get some organization to, a loose organization to stuff. So I know what it is. And then the point is to label it. So I'll just get sticky notes for now and tape it. But yeah, trying to eat a banana a day. I don't know if the cramps in my legs are because I don't have potassium, y'all. I don't know. But onward and upward. I'll be happy next week when my physical's done and my blood work's done. And then I'm heading to my gastro appointment. And I think what I'll do is make an appointment with my ENT. So again, I want to work on my sinuses and get a hearing test. And go have my TMJ evaluated again and my dizziness. Yeah. So that will be that. And then think about the going to some about my other stuff. And I should hear about my tooth and get that going, y'all. So yeah, it's I have a cataract follow-up surgery. Jesus. Appointment. So yeah, it's like, good Lord, y'all. It's a full-time job. But thankfully, I have really good insurance. And that makes all the difference. So, okay, guys, you take care. I'm going to try to post this now. So hopefully you'll see it now, meaning this morning on Thursday. And yeah, I'm going to do some about 20 minutes of organizing in here, 10 minutes of painting dots and getting ready and getting out the door. So you guys take care. And tomorrow I will bring you with me all day, I hope. I can post. But yeah, I'll bring you for company and to give you some ideas and feedback and stuff. So you take care. Namaste, and I'll talk to you soon.